What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out RV and Headie 1 Matador bars with Kenny. We got with Kenny All Star and all that. But RV and Headie 1 just with Matador bars and Kenny. So especially with this one right here, with the Kenny to Matador bars with RV and Headie 1. So especially with these two just coming in and pat with this. Like we got them just two just coming in with this, especially with Matador bars and with Kennedy. So with Kenny, so and everything else too. So it really is coming from this from RV to Heady One to Matador bars with Kenny.
Let's take it to the north side of the river. Yeah. It's Kenny All Star the General. Mad About Bars, Season 2. Headie 1. Young RV. Street shit only. Co-signing the best. Don't hate on me. I'm just supplying the streets. So let's go in like this.
Rev just slapped it in reverse. My bro got his hands on the wheel while I fly out the ride, it's teamwork. Remember when I couldn't fit the dots in my top, I was showing off cleavage. The last time I come out of jail, I learned how to handle that 4-4 easier. I got a pack looking like multiple bags of Maltesers. I went and got nicked up, saw 2 Ninas, now I got a...
Hey, come on, especially with that. Hey, he said, man, I got 2 packs. I'm making it look like it was multiplying. He said, man, I'm teamworking and everything else too. Especially with the whole thing, like especially with this. Hey, this one, man, this one got a bring back one right here, but man, it's all right there. Like it's all on point, lavish and everything else too, especially how it's coming already. Like the whole thing, whole thing is already coming.
Come out of jail, I learned how to handle that 4-4 easier. I got a pack looking like multiple bags of Maltesers. I went and got nicked up, saw 2 Ninas, now I got intent to supply in my previous. I can't have beef with this Egypts. Back then it was anything green, get bun. I went jail, then I lost a 1 arm like I'm sleeveless. My part always said I need Jesus. You think I do juju? My niggas them think I'm a demon. Eddie, worry up on your foot. I'm talking at AM and PM. My line ringing AM to PM. In the AM replying to DM, saying where I hit the up block in the PM. None of my ops can't put a hand in H if I spray and pray I'm believing. Beef in the streets I don't reason. Beef in the streets get seasoned. Niggas can't be mad.
Hey, beef with the streets for no reason. Everything else too, like, hey, especially how this got it going. Like how everything else is just coming in spot and coming in play. Like this one got a different type of thing to it. Like way odd from all the other ones. Like I seen from all the other ones. But he really just coming from a whole another thing, especially with this, cause this got like a whole different like boost to it, like everything else.
Hit the up block in the PM. None of my ops can't put a hand in H if I spray and pray I'm believing. Beef in the streets I don't reason. Beef in the streets get seasoned. Niggas can't be my G and turn the back on off B, cause that one there's treason. I was in prison, honoring fisting. Right now I'm home and I'm still drilling. All for the G's them, I'm my brother's keeper.
Fed said I can't be with heads cause they know that's Freddie and Jason. You got 100 man in the vids, when I slide through your block it's vacant. Them niggas soft, it's blatant. They don't want smoke, they're vaping. I got a 4-4 long, that's new, and the old dot, that's Asian. RV man, I'm...
Come on. Hey, he's splashing at this point. He just bashing at this point.
You got 100 man in the vids, when I slide through your block it's vacant. Them niggas soft, it's blatant. They don't want smoke, they're vaping. I got a 4-4 long, that's new, and the old dot, that's Asian. RV man, I'm way too pokey, and I back guns to get smoky. Head's got the hammer like 4, that's bro, I guess I gotta be low-key. My team be shooting or scoring, long time should've got a trophy. Look, this beef thing's deeper than rap, can't let them do me like... Back up my ting, won't pet it. Aim for your chest and wet it. Can't tell me about B4Ps, cause I mash work and I get it. Man claim they got beef with the gang, but see me on the roads and leg it. When I caught man lacking in jail, no verbal, just set it.
Ooh, especially with the whole thing. He said leg it and everything else too. Man, he's bringing it back to that moment where it's like, hey, these are hits right here. Like most definitely, especially how these coming like. This got like a whole thing to it. Like we just getting started with like the thing how it's really just rolling and how everything else is just coming in citrus. Cause hey, they really just at this point they just coming from a whole destruction. Like man, especially for the whole thing, how they just setting the tricks and everything else.
Man claim they got beef with the gang, but see me on the roads and leg it. When I caught man lacking in jail, no verbal, just set it. RV on my problem, and the other side know this. If I can't line up a driver to get round there and 10 toes it. Got a big stick like Moses, Fed gon' tape up the whole strip. Found out where you're posted, brain stuck on the wall like a post-it.
From way back, me and Ref Captain T like huddle. Dipped down a pussy on the up block, turned that whole block brothel. The last time I put in a work in a weekday, Sunday I listened to some gospel. Then Monday I scored for a throttle, that was me and I brought down Vauxhall. My class is A, still 4.5 for the B in the bando. Feds had me locked in a sea cat, trust my bird get handled. I got this bad B coming to the NIS for the D, no need for a tinsel or Nando's. Bitches in the odd moving fruity, but there's no need for a kiwi or mango. Summertime my G's keep the strip hot, no need for a bigger or snapple. Me and frog ride with a swam in the whip, no need for a flicky or a Rambo. How you gonna spend your own money on the grills and you don't like to fry like Nando's? Here big guns get handled, pagans see me 10 toes like a sandal. One level on a trackie, I still make it look neat. Here big guns get handled, pagans see me 10 Rambo. How you gonna spend your own money on the grills and you don't like to fry like Nando's? Here big guns get handled, pagans see me 10 toes like a sandal. One level on a
Hey, pagans see me head toes with a sandal and everything else. Two big guns get handled. Hey, that was that. Hey, that was interesting right there, especially with what that was coming into. Like he said, big guns get handled, and man, pagans see me. They look at it as a sandal and everything else too, something like that. But man, that was a crazy just thing right there. Especially how the whole thing just pointed that like right there. That was a man, especially with that, like man, you just coming into that and everything else too. But man, this really be having something going. Like it'd be interested to see what's actually like happening in the moment, cause it'd be a lot of history and everything else just happening.
bigger or snapple. Me and frog ride with a swam in the whip, no need for a flicky or a Rambo. How you gonna spend your own money on the grills and you don't like to fry like Nando's? Here big guns get handled, pagans see me 10 toes like a sandal. One level on a trackie, I still make it look neat. I bust a 4.5 on the press, cause my track game is on fleet. One level on the trackie, I still make it look neat. I bust a 4.5.
Hey, for sure. He said one nick on the man, one nick on it. I still make it look, man. I still make it look everything else neat and everything. Especially how he just started it too. How he was the first person to just do it all and just, man, he did make it come from that. Like how everything else was just coming through.
Don't make it look neat. I bust a 4.5 on the press, cause my track game is on fleet.
09 I was ducking down ops. 010 I was cutting down crops. 011 was cruddy on the streets. 012 I was stuck in a box. Fed had me riding a sentence. Never had time for repentance. Been a bad boy from day, I was doing lines of detention. No face, no case, no comment. Fed can't ask me no questions. I don't do this for attention. Niggas get got in the sevens. I got show for the dots and I just put in 2 like Western. So when you start adding those K's, make sure I don't get a mention. Say what you want about RV, but no one's made me a victim. Chef man down with a Ramsey, I don't take knife in the kitchen. I treat ops like ACs, cause I try to drop that instant. I treat ops like ACs, cause I try to drop that instant. I used to get round there with blades in my hand like a Wolverine. Pull up, crash, them and dash, how can you...
Man, he said like a Wolverine. Woo, hey, that was... So, hey, you got some... Hey, especially with the whole thing. But he said I was in the whip, but I ain't talking no kitchen and everything else too. Especially with everything else too. Especially with those blades. Like, man, that'd be a real thing. Like, hey, you was real sharp. Like everything else too was playing in. Like, man. Especially with this, because this be having a whole thing to it. Like, man, it's like where you just have them parts and everything else too, where everything else was just coming in and just really breaking down.
I used to get round there with blades in my hand like a Wolverine. Pull up, crash, them and dash, how can you call this beef? I don't even call it beef. I just got war with Neeks. Niggas keep talking grief, better call this beef. Round there with blades in my hand like a Wolverine. Pull up, crash, them and dash, how can you call this beef? I don't even call it beef. I just got war with Neeks. Niggas keep talking grief, better 9 3 times I can call him please.
That was hard. Big up Starish N. Large up the OFBs. Also, mixtapemadness.com. Go check out the mixtape Sticks and Stones. Powerful shit, you heard?
Man,
Over and
for sure.
out. Kenny, what's up?
Man, he just pressured that. He said in the end, he said, how can I even call this beef when people are crashing and they just swerving away, like something like running away, like crash outs or something like that? Man, that was cold. Like, how can you even call this when it's gonna, at the end of the day, it's gonna come out to be nothing? Like, you just gonna be counted as a crash out? I don't know. But man, this one right here, it just had the whole thing. That's why I say a lot of these, as you bring a lot of the rap and the drill back, it was different back then, cause especially how you look at this, like you like, man, this got a whole little pressure to it. But it was a different style how I be seeing all the other styles, but like everything else be just tricking and everything else would be a whole different thing. But especially with this one right here from Headie 1 to RV, and they just came with this one, Mad About Bars with Kenny. So especially with this one and everything else too. But make sure you guys comment and like.